officer and a gentleman. I pass on every 10th round.
Ooh, 13 points? 15 points in total?
Quite a menial task.
I think we take it. Yep, you're going to be needing a lot of siege support now after that.
Not today! The Emperor shall be proud of his sons.
Oh, let's get that for sword.
It is how I punish those who irritate me.
That's going to be huge.
I'll have men killed for less.
Forts, heat wave, but I already used them.
My boots got sand aplenty in them. Can you smell it? Victory is on the wind.
Yeah, I knew it. Now we're safe. I'll still put it back here. No. Can't be. It can't be, man. Come on. It can't be, right? Really? Back in line while time. Oh, wow. Yo, they legit rage quit, huh? Yeah, I know. Oh, crap, man. That was a good win for us. Hey, what's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. Before you get into today's list, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take the time to do so now. My next objective is to reach 10,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate your help and support in achieving that goal. So for today, I've put together a soldiers list. The leader ability that we're going to be utilizing is Imperial Formation, because we're utilizing a lot of soldier units in particular. So this leader, with the order, we get to boost 2 allied units by 1 and swap their positions. Then give 1 armor to each targeted soldier. We have 4 charges. The way we look to use this leader ability is just to keep our soldier engine units online in particular. So most of the time we're going to use leader on the crossbowmen and the light cavalry more than anything else. We can also use our leader ability to help position our cards properly for flanking if that gets disrupted somehow during a match. And what I'd say is it's best as possible if we could save leader ability for round 2 and 3. Stratagem that I've gone with is Crystal Skull. Allows you to boost an allied unit by 4, give it fail. This is once again because we're running a few engines, being the crossbowmen and light cavalry. So when we go first, we'd give Crystal Skull to either one of these units, depending on what we decide to play at that time. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, when to play it during a match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute strategy for this deck. So to begin with, we've got a few tactics in our deck. And these tactic cards in particular do have synergy with our soldier units, as you're going to see. So we do have 2 battle preparation. This allows us to boost an allied unit by 4 and give it 2 armor. If it's a soldier, we're boosting by 6 and giving 2 armor instead. What I'd say about these tactic cards that you see here, these lower costed ones in our deck, I like to use these as ways to gain round control in round 1. And what we're going to look to do with these tactics in particular would be, of course, to target the crossbowmen and light cavalry. So we have Ointment as well. Ointment allows you to boost an allied unit by 5. If it was a bronze soldier, trigger its end of turn ability. So once again, when you use Ointment to target crossbowmen, light cavalry, with the tactic cards in our deck, we, for the most part, want to play them out through Magni Division. So Magni Division's good because it offers us more deck consistency, helps us to thin the deck out, gives us a bit of tempo too, 2-powered unit. So we want to play Magni Division round 1 with our tactics. Deploy, play a tactic from your hand, then draw a card. So the tactics we have in this deck, Ointment, Battle Prep, and also War Council is considered a tactic as well. So now into the engine units. We have double light cavalry. Now, bear in mind with flanking, we wish to play the crossbowmen and the light cavalry at best far right on the melee row or far left on the melee row. And we always want a card in between them as well, adjacent to them, so flanking can work. This unit has a barricade condition. At the end of your turn, damage the last unit played by your opponent by 1. So we need armor for that to be consistently activated. What I'd say with the light cavalry is, when going first round 1, we could play one as a proactive play. But I really think if we can save all of our light cavalry, and even the ways we can create light cavalry to be done round 2 on the bleed, I think it's best, because what can eventually happen is, if we get enough light cavalry on the board, whatever the opponent plays, we just start to delete their units because it's a lot of control, a lot of pings of damage. So bear in mind, if we play that ranged row, far right or far left, it'll be gaining extra armor. That's how flanking works as well. So then we've got 2 crossbowmen as well. Now with the crossbowmen, with this build, I'd suggest we try to win round 1 utilizing these cards. I think it's a better option for round 1. So they also have flanking. On deploy, we get to damage an enemy unit by 1. Barricade, so it has to be armored, like the light cavalry unit. At the end of our turn, damage a random enemy unit by 1 if you played a soldier this turn. So we've got a lot of soldier units. The idea is that we want to put crossbowmen down, damage something on deploy, and then consistently play out some soldiers from there. Maybe you want to play Magni Division, those units out after we have crossbowmen down. So moving on, we've got 2 slave drivers. So with the slave driver, it's a human unit, not a soldier. Deploy, damage a bronze allied unit by 1, then spawn a 1-power copy of it on this row. If it was a soldier, spawn and play the copy instead. So slave driver gives us actually a lot of different options in this deck. What I'd suggest we do is save slave driver to be played in, let's say, a short round 3. Just spamming the Nausicaa Sergeants, because that can give us a lot of points and gives us that bleed potential in round 2, because we can fall back on some good tempo plays here. But of course, you can use Slave Driver pretty flexibly in this list. You could spam some more locks. You could go for some light cavalry or crossbowmen if they're armored up enough, and armor's not an issue during a matchup. So it's a real flexible card. Depending on what kind of a list you're versing, it's up to you how you'd wish to play it. We do have double armored cavalry. So I added this in here. It's a soldier. It has synergy with crossbowmen. And it offers our deck some more control. Because when we play this melee row, we get to lock an enemy unit. Since we have 2, you could use one round 1 and then save the other for later. Double Nausicaa Sergeant. Nausicaa Sergeant's great in a deck like this because it spawns and plays battle prep. So we can use this on our soldier engines that may be lacking armor just to keep them going. That's one play. Of course, you could just play battle prep onto this card alone. So on deploy, if your opponent has one around this game, spawn and play battle preparation. I think it's best that we reserve Nausicaa Sergeant for round 3 if we can, and try to play our engines out round 1 and 2 in particular. Then we have Vrigif here. Vrigif's got a Zeal Order ability. Trigger the end of turn abilities of 2 allied bronze soldiers. So obviously what we can do is use Vrigif to be played onto the crossbowmen. Vrigif can also be played onto the light cavalry. In my opinion, I think a really good play with Rigif could be to just save it for round 2 when you're bleeding the opponent to be played onto light cavalry, because you could pretty much snipe one of the opponent's units. So the idea is that if we have 2 light cavalry already in flanking mode, melee row, and your opponent plays a unit, they're going to do 4 points of damage already. But then if we do Vrigif, we can get a max of 8 points of damage. So have Vrigif as kind of like a unit that's just ready to snipe one of your opponent's like 6-powered units, or maybe some strong engine that you just want to delete when it gets played down. I do have Lady of the Lake in this deck just to give us consistency, and because I'm running 2 Echo cards. So what Lady of the Lake does is allows you to play an Echo card from your deck. We can use Lady of the Lake round 1. Most of the time we want to play Lady of the Lake to... it'll probably best to pull a Neuromancy if we don't have it already round 1. But if we already have that, we can use Lady of the Lake also to pull Sword. And just ensure we get those good Echo cards. Especially Sword, we want to prioritize establishing the value from that card around 1 or 2. For a Tall Punish option, I've gone with Vilgefortz in this deck. So we want to play this melee row. Destroy an enemy unit, then your opponent summons the top unit from their deck to a random enemy row. So the milling aspect of this card could play pretty good sometimes. Especially if your opponent plays Calvate in their deck. So I just went with this kind of a Tall Punish option. You could put something else in if you like. Try to save Vilgefortz for round 2 or 3. Then we've got Sword. Just offers us some control. It's an Echo card, so we get to play it twice. What you get to do is damage an enemy unit by 5, then spawn and play a base copy of the stored unit and give it Doomed. On Deathblow, we actually banish the unit and store it in the Sword. So that's exactly what we want to be doing. We want to be hitting the Deathblow with this card. I think it's best to play this round 1, round 2 latest. And my idea for adding Sword in this deck is because we are doing some soft control with the light cavalry with a crossbowman. So I believe we'll be able to damage some units down a bit to get them in range for Sword to destroy. So that's the synergy. That's the idea there. Then we have Raymond. Spawn and play a base copy of a bronze soldier from your hand. Give it 2 armor. I like to use this as our proactive opening play round 1 to help set up flanking. And our proactive play could be to play Raymond into light cavalry. Of course, he's got a lot of different plays. We could play him into Nausicaa, another lock, crossbowman, whatever you like, really. For another Tall Punish option and more control to deal with artifact cards, we also have Heatwave. Just allows you to banish a unit or an artifact. Garrison for more soldier synergy. This has a resilience aspect to it. So if you don't use the order ability of this card when it's first played into a round, it gets carried over into the next round. The deploy is that you get to spawn and play a base copy of a bronze soldier from your starting deck. Now what I like to do is kind of save Garrison for round 2 on the bleed to generate extra light cavalry. And so we can kind of spam light cavalry on the bleed round 2. And then what we can do with the order of Garrison is just use that for the light cavalry units. Of course, we can synergize this with our other soldiers too. So the order allows you to boost an allied soldier and all its copies by 1, give them 1 armor. So the order is nice because it has consistency with our engine soldier units just to keep them going, make sure they have barricade. Then we've got War Council. So this is classified as a tactic. So as I said, Magni Division can play this for you. It has the resilience aspect to it also. It's kind of a tutor card. Deploy, look at the first 3 cards from the top of your deck and play one of them. The order is spawn and play battle prep. So we can just use this to make, once again, our engine soldiers consistent. If they lost armor, they need to be armored for them to keep going. And what I suggest with War Council is we should play this out round 2 or 3 when we're a bit more certain of what's in our deck, what we're likely to pull with this card. And then finally, we've got a Neuromancy. It's an Echo card. So we get to play this twice and allows us to play any card from our deck. I went with a Nero because it will give us access to our location cards, to our high costed soldier here that you see, Vilgefortz, and Heatwave as well. So there's a few high costed cards there that we can't really reach with different kind of tutor cards other than Nero. That was my idea for that. So what I'm going to do now is run you through how to execute the strategy for this deck since we've covered the list. So I think our list is quite flexible. It does have a control aspect to it. We've got 2 locks. We've got control with sword. We've got Heatwave, Vilgefortz. What I suggest we do is push hard to get round control, bleed the opponent in round 2, and we can drag the match into a short round 3, or you could just go for a long round 3 if you're versing an engine-based deck that doesn't run too much control. So the cards you can play out round 1, I'd suggest just relying on cards such as Magni Division, lower cost of tactics. We can use Crossbowman, we can use Armored Cavalry, Lady of the Lake, Sword, we can use Rayman. We could use 1 tall punish options such as Heatwave, Vilgefortz. Should be enough to get us round control. If you want to bleed, you can. If not, go along round 3. And then the remaining cards you play out would be opening up with Garrison, Melee Row into Light Cavalry, playing your other Light Cavalry units out. Then what we can do is play Vrigef. We can play whatever other soldiers we haven't committed at that time. We can play War Council. We can use Sword again. And finish up the match playing Nausicaa Sergeants out. That's the general idea for the deck. So I hope that explanation has helped you, and I hope you enjoy the following matches.
Skellige. Dwarves. What are they without their armor?
Is it killy if they're playing like that? They're playing Thrive, man. We're starting to think a bit different now. If they're doing that.
2 licks or 4, I never miss. Even at full gallop.
Yeah, I don't think so, eh? Yeah! Get him! Chop him down. Wow, they're thriving hard. I think we want a Nero, Lady of the Lake into Sword. Is there a threat for our soldiers there? Oh! Devastating. Maybe for Kitty. Yeah. Oh, I think this is Spessie's Thrive Carapace deck. He made this like a few weeks back or something. Yeah, it is.
You are dogs, and I shall treat you as such.
Oh my goodness. We're up on a quite a good number of points here. It's Maxi. I think slowing down.
And now I shall break you.
Move! Espar ep me order.
Oh, I almost got it. They'll pass now. Yeah. Free bleed. Taken for what they're worth. Yeah, that's good, Savage. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm just kind of holding sword for the right moment. So Lady of the Lake is potential brick. Nausicaa's for the short round. We can bleed now. I think we're bleeding with Garrison. And these. Keep that, that's fine too.
The Emperor shall be proud of his sons.
Two-o. Okay, right. I kind of want it out of Toad range. I think opponent might have Toad. Let's just do this.
How can I help?
Yeah, see, so we're slowing down a bit now with what I'm playing here. I mean, these will do their damage anyway. I don't know. It's kind of just odd for me to play it here. I don't know. Sword's not set. Maybe we pass this off. This is a really, really good hand. We could try Vilgefortz, because maybe we got sword.
Mistake stars reflected in a pond for the night sky.
Yeah, okay. Just to have this for next round, we should probably try to use it now.
She's rather hungry, you see.
Do we just take... Oh, that's good. Oh, these will kill it. Man, that's all she wrote. There's rage quit. There's gonna be a rage quit. That's all she wrote, man. That's all she wrote, baby. I don't think they can even catch because we got this. Nah. I don't think they can catch. They'll need a big point slam with the other Koshi. I don't think it's happening. Yeah. But what about the other Koshi? I don't know. Can they make it? Maybe they just make it still? Okay, yeah. 2 cards down. we'll just play the lower powered stuff, and then we finish up with these. And we should be fine. Yeah, that's it. Deploy. Maybe, yeah. Too strong right now? Yeah, that's it. You gotta try the 2-0, man. Right on. These ain't too bad. I think locks could come in handy in this match.
An interesting choice.
Mutation, rough skin, vertical pupils, horns.
Eternal Fire Disciple.
Godless non-humans. Very good. The anatomical changes slightly exceed my expectations. Dwarves. What are they?
Just want to stay ahead now. If we play Magni, it might draw me into something to help us too. Could go Garrison. I don't mind it.
How about this one?
Oh, Sea Jackal.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Dagrud! No Avenrud!
Oh. Almost got it. Frigif could be alright here. Yep. Could also go this. Wow. I like it.
It could very well be the deal of a lifetime.
May die. Yeah. Yep.
My fist ex purist tears, purist in all Nilfgaard.
Move! Turrets or four, I never miss, even at full gallop.
Okay, we pulled collusion out. Yeah.
You will pay for this. War will pay.
If they dump more coins in the siege jack, we'll get heat wave. It's a pretty intense first round. Oh wow.
Must splash the pot, never on cloud, please.
Maybe they have a very good card. Lost? I don't know.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Yeah. So how much damage are we doing? 5, is it? Let's see what we pull. What an intense first round. Crap. All tactics, really? Let's see, man. Nausicaa Sergeant for round 3. We can go battle prep. Maybe we pull out some good stuff. Little bird, not really big.
So that's why there's no horse in the
Can you smell it? Victory is on the wind.
Yeah, good. Okay, I'm happy. We won't get greedy. We want to be effective as well. Now we just need this. We'll get our cards. We'll find an echo now. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Not really good now. We can use this into that. Yeah, fantastic. That's great. Oh, wow.
The fire cleanses. By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
We are going for... Is it going to be like a Nero into this? Because that will give me battle prep too. And help me find a card.
to Rivia.
History shall remember the art of being.
No. Not again. Not again. Not again, man. Wow. Oh my goodness. We've been making him rage quit today, man. Yeah, I know, seriously. It's the second one today. Wow. We got so many different variations of plays. Okay, must remember, not play this from hand, play this for that. We want Magnes round 1. Nausicaa later. Lock for Coral, is it? We could maybe use that for Coral. Thank you so much for the subscription, Vass. Hello to you too, mate. What's good? What would I consider meta right now? Sove, Reckless Flurry, Renfree, Imprisonment, Nilfgaard, Spotters. Pretty much those are the ones I'd say. Oh, so, yeah, this is our issue, man. The leader just snipes whatever I play. In this case.
We go where the Empire has not yet reached.
Yeah, doing well. Thanks a lot for the follow, Aritas.
Warhawk de Barrier.
I mean, it may become a sword target. Take it while we can. They're playing quite a few beasts. Maybe their hand's bad here.
Dwarves. What are they without their armor?
Let's go double charge then. Let's capitalize. Wow, see, look.
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
Let us capitalize, friends.
Warrior Herzer!
Looking good. Is this a win on even? I'll take it.
What's 3 arrows in the eye? A pinprick, that's what.
Okay, do not misplay like last time. Card positioning is key.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
Yeah, that's my idea. We just win round 1 utilizing bronzes. You can play Ramon. Raymond. I don't know how you pronounce his name. He's not bad. Garrison. But try to save goals later. Just use tactics, Magni, sword. Those kinds of cards. Yeah, it's great. Soldiers are nice, man. They're quite strong. NG Paradise. Gangsters Paradise.
Art thou worthy?
Yes, thou art. Wow, really?
Praying to your gods? They wouldn't dare cross me!
I don't have to click. What's up, Nate? Well, we just made him forfeit before. In round 1. We had a few rage quits today, my friend. Believe it or not. I guess the edge is that you can spam locks. You know what I mean? Wow. But hey, they've only got one beast left in deck, is it? What's going on? Nah, we pushing.
We conquered Gesso. These Nordling scum are no better.
Squirrel. It probably would be squirrel, yeah. Man, it's such a big swing, dude. Nah. It's too much. It's too big. Maybe not. Which is nice for us. Yeah, good draws. Think we can leave it.
None can match the power of Nilfgaard.
I think we just go slave driver, Nausicaa. We're just going Nausicaa now, everything. We're just spamming Nausicaa now. That's it. In this case. Engines, I don't think it's going to be effective.
Won't retard. I'll show you.
it.
What else do they have for Tall Punish? It's just like Arendite and that, and Mork. Wow, look how they're playing it. Into Mork. Right, yeah. Yeah, what's up, Corp? Yeah, we're going on a mad winning spree today. A lot of rage quits, man. Nice to see you. Opponent played a few too many beasts round one. There's stuff Raging Bear in there, is it? They have another. Do they have two? Is that how they play it?
Fight for the Emperor and you might be free. My blade. I trust you have sharpened it.
Looking for Bloodthirst. Man, maybe I want to get this online. Oh, I didn't think about our engine value. I've been focused on denying the Bloodthirst. Nah, not for Forts here.
Can you smell it? Victory is on the wind.
Squirrel. I think it's this now.
I promise you a quick death.
Battle prep. This is human. Nah, just leave it. We just leave it. Got a floating there. Oh wow. Truffle. That's different, isn't it?
Wonderful. You speak our tongue.
I'm playing it here. We got too much boost there, maybe. It's a bit different, this build they have. I'm not sure what to expect now in the end. Oh!
Damn it. Should never have taken this contract.
Oh crap! Oh jeez. No way. Oh, wow. My god, that's a strong deck. That is